Hello, welcome to Soul Horizons Tarot. I'm doing a reading for what's coming towards the sign of Sagittarius. This is the extended reading, so if you're not up for a long one, I suggest checking out the short version, which has the same title, just has short in the title. If you're coming from the short reading, welcome back. We're going to clarify everything, dig a lot deeper, and get a lot more information about what's going on, what's coming towards you. That's what this reading is about, is what is coming towards you, Sagittarius. This is a collective reading, so if it doesn't sound familiar, if it doesn't fit your situation, then it is not your story. And signs and or gender of the card does not always apply. So keep that in mind, you'll be fine. We're going to start. Did I hit the timer this time? I did. Okay. Get a drink of water real quick. Signs so far, we have Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, possible Virgo. So those are the signs so far. They may not apply. It's just the energy of the card that you need to pay attention to. So we're going to start off with we're going to start off with your current energy situation. Sorry, I can't remember if Hey, hold on. Not even started yet. Okay, tell me about Sagittarius' current energy situation. What's going on for Sagittarius currently? What's going on for the sign of Sagittarius currently? Hopefully that's still in the... Tell me about the Hangman for Sagittarius' current energy situation, please. Alright. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy there with the Knight of Swords. Tell me one more with the Knight of Swords, please, for Sagittarius' current energy situation. Some of you could be holding something back. From saying, from speaking, communicating something. Maybe it's knowledge that you have that you're holding on to. Maybe some of you are just examining it. Information that you received, you are sitting with it and you're trying to look at it and understand it. Tell me one more with the Knight of Swords and the Hangman for Sagittarius' current energy situation, please. One more with the Knight of Swords and the Hangman. One more, please, for their current energy situation. Alright. 1, 2, when they pop out, but my reading is already long enough as it is. 4 of Swords, yeah. So you're not taking any action on something, either towards another person, in general in your life. You're at a standstill. You are making no progress or headway, or you are in a period of stagnation, or you are what is that damn word? You're trying to figure something out. I can't think of the word that's right on the tip of my tongue. It could be, I'm going to clarify that Knight and see what that's about, because it could have been information that you received or information that you found out, or just a truth that you already know that you're just kind of holding back. Tell me about that Knight of Swords. What does that represent? Tell me about that Knight of Swords. What does that represent for Sagittarius' current energy situation? What is that Knight of Swords, please? Tell me about that Knight of Swords. Clarify that Knight of Swords. Who or what does that represent for Sagittarius' current energy? Oh my god. I wish I could find some music without ads in it that I like. That's too many. Way too many. God bless. 1, 2, 3. We had the Four of Cups come out, but I was kind of distracted. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, it could definitely have something to do with your finance, or your ability to provide for yourself or those around you, financial security, your job, your paycheck, your abundance. Some of you may be unhappy with your work, whether where you're working or how much you're getting paid. Maybe you feel like you're being undervalued, or you've undervalued yourself, or something about your sense of self-confidence here is under question. But with that, you could have received information from, or a communication that involved one of those things, whether that's your finances, your work, or your ability to feel like you have everything that you need and want. Okay, so your lifestyle. And you're sitting with that information, trying to processing it. Was that the word I was looking for? Processing? You're analyzing it. You're not doing anything with it at the moment. In fact, some of you may have really gone introspective mode, and you're reflecting. There are a lot of self-reflection going on. We're going to see. It could, for some of you, be news that you really didn't want to hear, or you're, again, some of you may, like I said, be holding back information that you have, that you came by, or that you know already within yourself, but maybe you're trying to think of another way around it. You're trying to outthink the problem or outthink the situation. Let's look at the Hangman real quick. Why are you in the Hangman? Why is Sagittarius in the Hangman position? Oh, okay. Ten of Swords. So yeah, there was a heavy loss or a very difficult disappointment that you are going through, you're in the process of, or that you've already gone through, and that's what you're processing, the fact that something ended. There was a heavy loss here with the Ten of Swords. For some of you, it could have been a betrayal of trust, or you feel betrayed in some way, and now you've kind of closed yourself off, you've isolated yourself. You're taking a breather or a break, possibly some of you literally cut everyone out or off for a time. I don't know if it's permanently or for a long period of time or just temporarily. Tell me about that Four of Swords for Sagittarius' current energy situation. Why are they in Four of Swords? What's going on with that Four of Swords? Okay. Is that 2 cards? Nope, just 1. Yeah. No movement. Literally, some of you are not moving. Maybe that's your perspective of things, or maybe that is the actual situation. Is the Eight of Wands in the reverse is maybe a false start. Some of you may struggle getting out of bed or having the motivation to do and go and act on something or anything. like you're lacking the motivation and willpower to get yourself out of the funk that you're in, or the stagnation that you've found yourself in. Get out of your head possibly about what this was that occurred here that's left you trying to figure out what it meant, what it means. For some of you, it could be as simple as there was a disappointment because something was blocked, challenged. Word. Come on. It was canceled. Something was canceled. Cancellation of your plans when you were ready to go, 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 and you had to hit the brakes at the last second or pretty quick. Alright. I'm gonna try to squish these together so we have room for everything. Alright, so basically your current energy situation, you're sitting with information or you're holding back information, not taking a lot of action or taking no action whatsoever, and trying to process things. Alright, I think over a heavy disappointment or heavy loss. So let's look at what's coming towards you. I'm going to actually just put this right front and center and we'll move it later. What am I doing? Wrong deck. Two of Cups. Tell me about that Two of Cups. For what is coming towards, what is the most important, influential thing coming towards Sagittarius that they would want or need to know about with that Two of Cups, please? We already have one that flipped out, but tell me more about that Two of Cups, please. The most important, influential thing coming towards that. Okay. That's our second card. Didn't really need a second card, but I felt like we did. So, oh, Nine of Wands and the Empress. Okay, so you could have had, or no, could have, this is future. You could have somebody trying to reach out to you that you have blocked, that you have put up heavy resistance against. You've kept your distance from. You don't trust, you're skeptical of. It doesn't necessarily mean like you know this person. It could just be like what they're offering and the way it comes in, you know, your alarms go off and you immediately go into self-protect mode. This is the Wounded Warrior card, so they guard themselves. They have walls, figurative, but you know, it's because they've been hurt or disappointed. So it could be that this person or this whoever's attached to this Two of Cups is that way towards you, though. That's a potential. Now, some of you may be dealing with a Taurus, Libra. That's the signs of the Empress here. But with the Empress, this is a very feminine figure. So if you are a female watching this, a woman, this could be a mother, a woman who is your boss or superior, a mother figure, someone who is a mother. If it is a male, whoever's coming toward you, if that's who this is and that's not you putting your guard up, then this is a more submissive, more nurturing, more in touch with their feminine side. Okay? But if you're a male, this is a woman that to you is very powerful. You may be guarding yourself against her, or she may have her guard up and she's very skeptical of you. But whether this is a romantic person or possibly a mom, a sister, an aunt, or this, again, this could be you that's putting these walls up against this Two of Cups, but it could be the other person. So keep that in mind. Keep an open mind with how to switch this around. Whoever this is the one that's guarded. Could be the other way. It could be you're guarded against this person. Let me hush and move on. I'll clarify. Another Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups. Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups for what's coming towards Sagittarius. Oh, okay. And the Five of Swords. So it could be conflict in a connection. Conflict that someone didn't want. They kind of expected, though, possibly, with that Nine of Wands. We expected there to be an argument here or a fight. Okay, first of all, let's see, who is the Nine of Wands here? Is this Sagittarius, or is this another person that's involved? Possibly you or they could have blocked one another. You could have blocked them, they could have blocked you. Or less access, at least. Tell me about who's the Nine of Wands here? Who's guarded? Who's got their walls up? Tell me about that Nine of Wands, and who does that belong to? Is that Sagittarius doing this? Or the other individual? I guess it could be mutual. I'm thinking it's you. Guard it towards them, but it could be mutual, it could be the other person. I'm saying you because you are the one that's in the Hangman. You had the Five of Swords in your challenge, and then we have the Nine of Swords. So somebody is potentially not happy at first instinct is to think of this negatively. This is something maybe you've been expecting and stressing out about. Let's look at the Two of Cups. Tell me about that Two of Cups for what's coming towards Sagittarius. Clarify that Two of Cups, please. Tell me about that Two of Cups. Okay. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think this is a person, male or female, does not matter. This could even be a same-sex situation. Whoever this is the one that wants to reconnect or wants to connect. They are displaying their feelings. They are sharing their, expressing their emotions, their thoughts, their feelings towards you. Possibly to connect with you, possibly to go out for drinks, to meet up, to share. So this is, I don't know if this is your energy, but this is the person. No, I don't think so. This is what's coming towards you. So this person is ready to lay it all out. They are ready to express their love or their desire to connect or possibly reconcile. For some of you, that could be, I don't know that, but I do know that I'm guessing, or I'm feeling like, or maybe they have had, like, they've been, you know, they've been worried, anxious, fearful of the reaction. Tell me about that Five of Swords. Why would there be a Five of Swords here? Some of you, this could be an apology about a fight, an argument, wanting to make peace here. Tell me about that Five of Swords. Why is there the Five of Swords? This could be your reaction to this person or what they're communicating to you. Tell me about it. Clarify that Five of Swords. Why is that here? Why would there be the Five of Swords attached to this? Okay, oh, okay, yeah. You either hurt this person in the past or they hurt you. And it kind of feels, because this is the first card that flipped out, and then this was the one that came out after. Maybe your desires have changed when it comes to this person, or your wants or wishes, or vice versa. If you're the one that wants to reconnect, apologize, or connect with this person, maybe you didn't hurt one another, maybe this is just pain from whatever that Ten of Swords was, that loss for you. Maybe you're skeptical because of that, and so it's kind of distorting your reaction to receiving the Two of Cups. But I'm getting, for most of you, the stronger message is that you have had a fight with this person, or somebody said something unkind, hurtful, said something, you know, just mean, or they were argumentative or combative, they went on the defense or got defensive, or this is your reaction to this person. It's like, I want nothing to do with you. My thoughts and my feelings especially have changed because what you did or what you said hurt. It caused me pain. Something you did or they did caused the other person pain. And I'm going with the assumption that this is the person coming towards you. And you know, maybe you did say something that was hurt, but they're willing to let that go. I'm going off of that, you know, this is your reaction, but that might not be the case. That might be something that they're carrying and what they want to apologize for. Regardless, somebody wants to a connection here, or they want to express something, genuine emotion. With that King of Cups, he comes off, you can trust what he says, usually. I don't have any reversals here. This did come out in the challenge position, but that could mean that they want to resolve the conflict, the argument, the fight. Okay? But I'm sensing aversion to this. Like, I don't know if this is, I can trust this. Like, I believe that Nine of Wands is you. It could be their trepidation to approach you. Like they were afraid to approach the situation, but I don't know. It could be either or. Alright, so let's move on to the highlight and or silver lining, and I kind of think this is a highlight as opposed to a silver lining. Again, pick the wrong deck. I need to pick it up a little bit. Tell me about the sun for this, I'll say highlight, of what's coming towards you. So this is like the positive potential of the thing that's coming towards you. Tell me about the highlight of what's coming towards Sagittarius with the sun. Tell me about the sun, please, for the positive potential. Tell me about the sun. Okay. The first one to come out was this one. Oh, natural progression. Now we know how to move forward. Tell me one more with the Six of Pentacles and the Sun. One more with the Six of Pentacles and the Sun. For the positive potential of this, the highlight. Tell me about the highlight of this that's coming in towards the Two of Cups. Okay. 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 So we have the Two of Swords. So it's illumination of the thing that you didn't know, the uncertainty, the lack of clarity, the confusion. The sun illuminates that. It shows us the way. Good. Whatever this is, this Two of Cups, it shines a light on things. Possibly you're in that hangman, so you're looking for a different perspective, or you're looking for an alternate course of action. With the sun coming out with the Two of Swords, this is like illuminating the path, showing the path, highlighting. If you've ever played video games where you click on a quest and then the road towards the quest lights up, it's kind of like that. I don't know why I brought in nerd comparison, but there it is. To go from the Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, like I said, that's like showing a natural progression. Now we're making progress. It might be slow progress, but it's progress. Because before, you were the Chariot reversed. There was no action. You had the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So this is showing you the way, basically. Tell me about the Sun. Ooh. Sun and the Star. Yeah, that's cool. That's great, because this is considered the happiest card in the deck. The Star is kind of the luck card, but it's also like the Sun is the most obvious place where we find happiness, but the Star is something that is harder to come by. It's that thing that, sometimes we feel is unattainable. It's a wish fulfillment. So whatever this Two of Cups is, I feel like this is saying either you can trust this person, or you can trust that this opens up an avenue for you. Either that you hadn't considered before, or it just illuminates things in a way that takes away the uncertainty that Two of Swords brings. This is not knowing the way, but the Sun is showing the way here. So it lights something up. Maybe it clarifies something in a very powerful or obvious. It's like almost like an epiphany, an aha moment. Maybe they don't literally, they're not the one that specifically gives that to you, but something about that situation, that whole situation, tears away the blindfold here. Alright, so that's good. I feel like there's something that you can learn from this person or from the situation itself. There's something that you can take from it that is quality, that is valuable. With that 6 and 7 of, I don't know why I'm putting that up. Long-term benefit here. It opens up a pathway to success with the Star, or to a wish fulfillment, or to just something that you can set your sights to and know how to move towards it. Wait a minute, I'm about to put that up again. So, very good. Let's look at the potential pitfalls or red flags, the things that you need to watch out for, where this is the positive potential of what this represents. This is the less positive. The thing, again, it could either be a potential pitfall or something that you need to watch out for. So, tell me more about judgment. Tell me more about judgment for the potential pitfall of this thing coming in, the Two of Cups coming in towards Sagittarius. What do they need to look out or watch out for when it comes to what's coming towards them? Tell me about the Judgment card, please. Tell me more about judgment. Tell me more about judgment. That was weak. Is that the Ten of Pentacles again? No. It's two cards anyway. Tell me about judgment, please, for the potential pitfalls of the Two of Cups coming in towards Sagittarius. 1, 2, and 3. That's the one that came out. Oh, that's the one that came out earlier and I put back in, so. Alright, that could be a stressful situation with work, with the family situation, with the home itself. Something that affects your abundance, your financial security, safety, or your ability to get that long-term goals or plans that you have. Whatever this is going to stress you out for some reason. You're going to be anxious about it. Some of you, it could cause like a little bit of a panic moment, just because that's what that Nine of Swords is. It's stressing and being anxious, sleepless nights, cyclical thoughts that keep you up, mentally going around in circles. Tell me one more with the Ten of Pentacles and the Judgment for the potential pitfalls, what they need to watch out for. One more with the Ten of Pentacles and Judgment. Okay. Ten of Cups. Okay. Some of you need to weigh something here. Or you might feel like you have to weigh your long-term security and financial abundance, or financial completion, basically. Getting to the point where you aren't stressed about money. And this could literally be the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Could be you stressed about a home situation. Maybe you're stressed about having a home or a job. Something that talks about your assets, your resources, okay? And then weighing that up against your sense of personal happiness, emotional fulfillment. So this is material fulfillment, this is emotional fulfillment. This could ask you, what is most important to you? So tell me about Judgment. Tell me about Judgment. Judgment is making a judgment call. It can talk about a final ending or possibly a second chance, a reunion, reconciliation, but it's also a divine calling, so something that you feel called to. Maybe this is asking you, what do you feel more called to? Being materialistically happy, secure, or being happy? Tell me about Judgment, please. Clarify Judgment for the potential pitfalls here. Potential pitfalls. Page of Wands. So this is about a choice and action. An action that you're called to take. Some of you, with this Two of Cups, you may be posed with choosing. Maybe there's something that's out of alignment when it comes to what you want for your future versus what they want. What would make you happy versus what they would make them happy. Or in even being with this person, you might have to make a choice between, okay, this person might not be, we might not be a power couple, but we would be happy. So this is a call to action right here. And it's pretty important, it's pretty significant, because it is the major arcana. Let's look at that Ten of Cups. Tell me about, that's fast, Two of Cups. Some of you may be worried about your financial security and even getting in a relationship. Like you don't feel like you are financially independent enough, or well off enough, or stable enough to even get entangled in a connection, because we have the Two of Cups repeating here. While the idea of it make you very happy, the reality is that you are worried, stressed out, or potentially something about this would worry you. Maybe their home situation is not in the best, and that's something that you don't want to involve yourself in. Maybe they have a job or finance situation that isn't, it doesn't align with where you want to be at this stage. But this is a call to action to choose, it would seem, to make a choice between having this or having this. Or the balancing of those two things, to have both, in order to have both. The potential pitfall here of what's coming towards you is that there is a strong or heavy or important, vitally important choice between Ten of Pentacles, which is, again, material, fulfillment, lifestyle, whatever, versus immaterial, not so practical, but still important happiness. Those things within you might be at conflict here. Whether that's within yourself or regarding this connection, I don't know, but this connection comes with a decision, a heavy decision, an important decision between having what you want and need and having what financially or materialistically, monetarily versus happiness. Okay, moving on. So, actually did these, oh no, we're supposed to do this one. Oh yeah, I need to hurry it up. Let's look at the potential challenges, the roadblocks, the thing that will somehow, you already are going through, or that you will be, that are going to kind of hold you back. What's holding you back, and you need to confront, resolve, acknowledge, heal. Okay, the thing that's going to challenge you is, or is going to challenge you in this situation. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and, one second, cancel that. Restart this, don't go anywhere. This quick shift. Okay. Start the timer back up. Start the music back up. Okay. So, potential challenges. Roadblocks. Okay. Well, the Eight of Wands just came out, but I'm going to put it back. Tell me more about that. That's too many. Tell me more about that Five of Swords for the potential roadblocks here. What's going to hold Sagittarius back in the situation of what's coming towards them? What are their biggest challenges and obstacles now or in the future when this comes in with that Five of Swords? Tell me about that Five of Swords, please. Tell me about that Five of Swords. Okay, so some of you could be stressed about a new job, money, a promise of money, long-term potential of something that's usually aces represent new. Maybe I'm getting this energy of a Sagittarius that is very stressed out about the idea of starting up something or investing or promising something when they're in this Hangman. Let's keep looking. Tell me more about that Ace of Pentacles and that Five of Swords. One more with the Ace. I was supposed to use this. Whoops, I did it again. I did not mean to just quote Britney Spears on that. I am not going to sing that. Shush. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. A small part of my brain just said, belt it out, sing it. Nine of Pentacles again. So yeah, some of you are very, 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 very stressed out, or there is conflict surrounding your money, your job, your security, your home, possibly even your health. You're either fighting, having conflict with people around you regarding that, or you are, you know, internal battle here. Maybe you just started a new job and you're trying to integrate yourself into that, or you started classes, or you started some new project and you're in your head about it. Okay, you're conflicted about it. There's something that's causing you conflict, externally or internally. Alright, let's look at what this Ace of Pentacles is. What's this Ace of Pentacles about for the challenge or obstacle? Maybe for some of you, you're not getting the job offers. You're not getting the promotion. You're not getting the paycheck. You're not getting the home repair or the health care that you need. Some of you, maybe you're trying to get a refill on something. I got Page of Cups. I'm going to put that back. If it's supposed to come out, it'll come back out. This could be this person, though. This person's offer is what's stressing you out. Tell me about that Ace of Pentacles, or just the newness of something. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. What does that represent for the challenge or obstacle here? Okay. Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're looking at this like it's a challenge instead of an opportunity. Or you feel challenged and you want to protect the little bit that you have because you feel like it's not much. I see two different, very different stories, but very strong, both of them. So some of you might resonate with one and others of you might resonate with the other. The Ace of Pentacles is either this person's offer or what they are offering is you're strongly tilted towards, is this going to benefit me? Am I at a good place to even open myself to this? Blah, 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 blah. Others of you you're struggling with the idea of anything, starting anything new, when you already feel depleted financially, health-wise, work-wise. Okay, so either one kind of is, I guess they are similar. Tell me why the Five of Swords. Why the Five of Swords for Sagittarius as a challenge or obstacle? What does that represent? What does that Five of Swords represent, please? Okay. Justice. Libra energy there. Have I been saying the signs? I don't think I have. Oh well. Oops. Oh yeah, others of you are trying to protect what the little bit that you do have. Okay, so with the Justice card, this could strongly feeling more pulled towards some of you are just trying to right something in your life or in your current situation. It's a headache for you, it's a struggle, it's mentally challenging, it's mentally exhausting, and you're trying to right the situation, and that has all your attention and you can't afford to be distracted from it. Others of you may feel like you are being cheated when it comes to you know, not getting the call on the job, not getting the raise or the higher position that you've worked hard for, not getting the location you wanted, not getting the diploma, a promise falling through, your sense of independence, self-confidence, ability to create is somehow challenged here because of all of this. Tell me about that 9. No? Okay. Tell me about that 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, you might just like the idea of being single here. Sagittarius. That is the singles card. You don't want to give up your singlehood, your bachelorette, bachelor pad. You don't want it to be... Tell me about that 9 of Pentacles. What does that represent for the challenge or obstacle here? What does that 9 of Pentacles represent? Okay. Yeah, that's your energy, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sag, but strong Sag. Some of you, yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to, you want to, you know, explore other options, or you just don't want to be tied down. Others of you don't feel confident enough in yourself to, this is a challenge that you'll be facing, something that you'll be thinking about or conflicted about, is that you don't feel confident, or your confidence is not at its best. You have more you want to do, achieve. Some of you may want to travel more before you settle down, because I do think that whoever's coming in with this, now again, if it is, you know, if it's not romance related, this could just mean a relationship that requires your time, your energy, and your resources still in some way. Because all relationships do. If it's healthy relationship, if it's a equal relationship. So even if it's not a romantic partner, a family member, a friend, or an old acquaintance, or a coworker even, all of those things that this person wants to thrive is going to take. So keep that in mind. I'm going off the assumption that this is a romantic connection, but it does not have to be. It could be a, you know, a sister, or a brother, or a mom, or parent, an old friend. As I say all that, the Ace of Cups comes out. So yeah, and then some of you are just questioning, is this worth investing in? Even. As simple as that. Is it a fair, rather, would it be a fair... Is the juice worth the squeeze, basically, is what I'm getting at. For some of you, it is as simple as that for what's coming towards you. Alright, so outside or external energies. That's a mess. I need to kick it up. Tell me about the external, outside or external influence. This is something outside of you that is, or will be, in some way impacting what's coming towards you, whether positively or negatively. That can be people, that can be situations, that could be just the energy, but we'll see. Tell me about that Ace of Wands for what is the outside or external influence to the situation that's coming, that Two of Cups coming towards Sagittarius. Tell me about, okay. Hanged Man. Pisces energy there. So back to Hangman, and Hangman is repeated here. So maybe that thing that was stagnant has now reignited or reinitiated. It's back on. Tell me about the Hangman and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Ace of Cups. What is that Ace of Wands? Could be a Leo, specifically. Does not have to be. Tell me about the Ace of Wands for outside or external influence here. Tell me about that Ace of Wands. Okay. So, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is an offer coming in. Exciting offer. Something that sparks your curiosity, desire. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. I think it is related to this. Or possibly it's another offer. A completely different offer. Maybe it's the offer or the thing that you were waiting to act on back here, or waiting to receive back here. Or the thing you were not taking action towards, but now, you know, you did have the sun illuminating the path, so maybe this is the thing that kind of opens your eyes. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Maybe it had been delayed. The Hangman can talk about delays. So maybe you were forced into a position of being delayed, and now we're coming back and it's here again. Or maybe it's something completely different. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. This is why my readings take so long. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, please, for the outside or external influence here. We have Pisces energy with the Hangman. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, please, for outside or external influence for Sagittarius and what's coming towards them. Oh, Knight of Cups again. One. Possibly it could be a whole different love offer. Two. Three. Yeah, the King of Wands come out in the reverse position. Either this is an ex coming back in, or this is a person, if it's a new person, and we do have two aces, which represent new. It could be an old person coming in a new way. But regardless, this does feel like a person. Strong Leo energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, but strong, the kings are always the fixed signs. So Leo, if this person is in the reverse, well, let me see what the other one was too. Oh, Queen of Cups. Okay, so this could be an entirely different person. It kind of feels like more than one option, but it doesn't have to be. With that King of Wands in the reverse, though, I wonder if you have good reason to have your walls up in regards to this person. Maybe they just, something about them triggers, like you see or sense the red flags. The King of Wands in the reverse is not great, I'll be honest. This could be somebody that is solely attached or solely after the physical aspect of a connection to keep it PG rated. It could be somebody that you only have physical attraction to, and they have more than that, and you're not interested because it could be you that's like that at this time. Like you're only in it for what is that word? Not shallow, superficial, but there's another word. You don't want the emotional connection, basically. You just want the physical aspect of it. But if this is this other person, the King of Wands can also represent somebody who's, they don't take no at all or very easily. They can be bossy, they can be very headstrong to the point of there's no compromise with them. They can be abusive, physically, mentally, emotionally. They can be very hot-headed or very short-tempered or very temperamental. Okay, they don't control themselves well. So there's a couple different things there. But it feels like whatever you were stagnant in is showing back up, or something else, like new or old, waiting for it or not. This is impactful to what's coming in. And that's why I kind of feel like it's separate. Or it's two offers at the same time. But we have the Knight of Cups showing up twice, so I'm not sure if that's a confirmation or if it's a confirmation that it's a completely other or different offer. You might have more than one option here. Something that you feel like you want to go for, and one thing that maybe you want to go for, and the King of Wands, you don't know that they're the bad apple or the... I'm not being too clear on this because it does have to talk. It does talk about a new spark. Okay, whether that's one thing or two things, two separate things, or three separate things. It does look like you are excited about it. Or at least it sparks your curiosity. For some of you, if it is an ex, it could be somebody that you just, you or they just want to reconnect because of the physical aspect. But regardless, that is initiation of something, excitement, passion. Alright, let's move on. So, probable outcome. Probable outcome of the thing coming in towards you. That came out. The Three of Swords came out. I'm putting it back in, but tell me about that Page of Pentacles, please, for the most probable outcome for what's coming in towards Sagittarius. How is that going to play out for them? Probable, not definitive. You have free will. The people around you have free will. And then there's divine intervention. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles, please. Okay, feel more confident with that one. Ace of Swords. Tell me more. One more with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles for the probable outcome here. For what's coming towards Sagittarius. One more with that Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, please. Two. Oh my god. Three. Holy shit. Okay, let's do this in order. So we had the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers come out. Then we had the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords twice. And then the King of Cups. I don't know where to put this. That will still be in. I'll put that way over here. King of Cups with the Devil. Let me see what the Ace of Swords is about. So I think that's the same thing as this. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please. Tell me about the Ace of Swords for the most probable outcome. What does that Ace of Swords represent? What does that Ace of Swords represent, please? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And you had the Three of Swords come out with it. So, this is either you breaking this person's heart, or maybe somebody else's. Like, you have to let somebody down, especially if there's more than one offer coming in. If this has nothing to do with the Ace of, or the Two of Cups, and this is a complete separate offer, you may have to let one person down, or one individual. Like, you're going to have to make a choice, because that Judgment card was talking about making a choice. Financial security over what makes you happy. It looks like here you do make that choice, and you choose the road, the Ten of Pentacles. Because remember, the Judgment was faced against the Ten of Pentacles, which you can kind of see, or the Ten of Cups. And you choose, probable outcome is that you go the path of safety, security, stability, especially when it comes to financial. If you are given a choice in love, or you have more than one option here, it looks like you choose someone that provides that, or could help provide that better. Or this could just mean that you're making, because the Lovers can also represent head over heart decision. We have the Ace of Swords showing up twice, so you could be going with your the thing that makes the most sense to you, the most logical sense to you. You're using your head over your heart here. That does come with letting someone down here. I do feel that, because we've got the Five of Cups, regret. I regret to inform you, but this is my truth, and no longer struggling with that. Like coming to terms with, this. The King of Cups and the Devil is kind of like giving me this devil's advocate feeling. I know that's taking it literal, but it's like the King of Cups makes the emotional decision, mature emotional decision, to take this road, even though it's going to hurt somebody. I feel like you're moving in a direction that involves the Ten of Pentacles more than the Ten of Cups. And maybe the Ten of Cups was their happiness and not yours. I don't know. But when your choice came down to it, you had the Ten of Pentacles or the Ten of Cups, and you choose the Ten of Pentacles. Now, it could mean for some of you that you choose a connection that provides that. You choose the person that you feel like you could build a strong foundation with, and a lasting one, a family with. Okay, so let's look. Page of Pentacles. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles. For the most probable outcome, tell me about that Page of Pentacles, please. Okay. Yeah, this is, oh, Ace of Pentacles. Where did the Ace of Pentacles come out? Oh, here, in your challenge position. So yeah. It's like you're choosing the path that would ensure success, especially when it comes to financial, money, long-term, or possibly family, building financial security. And it does feel like you're hurting someone in the process. Now again, if this is not romantic related, then you're maybe having to let a friend down or a family member down, because you're choosing something that is better suited to your goals as opposed to theirs, what they wanted. It could involve, there could be some backlash surrounding this decision or this communication or this realization that you have. I don't know if you expressed this, but it's definitely something that you've come to a conclusion with that Ace of Swords. You're going with the thing that makes the most logical sense. You're using your intellect here as opposed to your heart, which it may serve you well in this sense. I don't know why I'm shuffling, because I think that's... some of you may also get a new job or a new offer as well, something that you've been working towards or you've been hoping to receive so that you can start on this journey. This is coming in, but again, it comes with some remorse, guilt, something that you feel guilty for or you feel regretful about, but you're still going in that direction. Okay? I did forget to do advice, so we're going to do that real quick. Okay. And this does look like success overall. If we don't clarify this and we just stick with what we have, the Ace of Swords, the Page, and then the 10, again, progression. We go from the Page to the 10. So I think this is just your plan here. Alright, so let's look at advice. We have Magician. Tell me about Magician, the Magician for Sagittarius advice. What are your messages? What are your messages of truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance, and advice? Tell me more about your advice here. Sorry if that was the right one. Tell me about the Magician for your advice for Sagittarius here with the Magician, please. Okay. Oh my freaking, you gotta be kidding me. Magician, Magician. Start creating. Start manifesting. Start making thoughts, the thoughts that you want to realize. And I don't mean like mentally, like realize, but like make real. Start implementing the tools that you have to create the thing that you are trying to realize. You've got double Magician, Gemini energy, Virgo for some, but mainly Gemini, Mercury. For some of you, this could be Mercury retrograde, could be an important factor for you coming up. We're going to have a Mercury retrograde soon, or maybe we're already in it. Tell me about Magician. One more Magician. One more with your advice for Sagittarius with the Magician, please. The two Magicians. Pulling from the pool of resources as well just came into my mind. Came to mind. Okay. Yeah. You're going to have to create space. Out with the old, in with the new. I think you need to create some space. For some of you, that might be removing yourself from, bad influence, people that no longer serve towards your better interest, situations that you no longer need to be involved in, that have outlasted their welcome, and clearing new space because you need to move into a place of, your overall theme is your own sense of peace and protecting that. And that's what the Six of Swords does. They leave behind the things that are causing the Five of Swords, the stress, the anxiety, the fear, the doubt, the self-doubt, and they go towards harmony, peace, especially mental peace, peace of the mind. And the words that keep coming to mind are creating space. So like a literal spring cleaning in your life. You might have to, some of you might be moving. You might need to remove yourself from an environment. It's time to move on. But more importantly, and the loudest of all, is that Magician. It's time to create. It's time to realize. It's time to bring to fruition. It's time. Use the resources available. The Magician has all four, the Pentacles, the Swords, the Wands, the Cups. He has all four at his disposal. It's time to use that to your advantage. You might not see that you have those things, but for some of you, you might need to start pulling from a pool of resources. Now, whether that's like financial aid, support, outside or outside support, whether institutions or what have you. That's using everything that you can at your disposal, everything that you have, and then some. Alright, so let's look at the overall. Kind of already have an idea, but tell me about that Seven of Wands for the overall, or not the overall, excuse me, the theme of what this is. What is the theme of what's coming towards you? What aspect of your life is it mostly about, or mostly going to impact? And you have the Seven of Wands there. So tell me about that Seven of Wands, please. The theme of what's coming towards Sagittarius. This tells me if it's love related, finance, job, career related, home related, relationships like friends or family. Tell me more about that Seven of Wands, please. Okay. Creating harmony after a time of defeat, after a time of destruction, after a time of upheaval. You did have that Ten of Swords way back here in your current. So whatever that destroyed, whatever that shook up, whatever foundation crumbled because of that, this thing that's coming towards you is either going to further disrupt, we're going to clarify, or it's going to help. And I think maybe it's a bit of both, because the influences on both ends are so strong. You had clearing a pathway or lighting a pathway, and you had a choice, a major choice, judgment. Tell me one more with the Tower. We have Scorpio, Aries, we have Sagittarius, so there you are. This is rebalancing, healing, moderating something. It's the card of alchemy, so knowing the proper formula. What just flipped out? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, some things you're going to have to leave behind and walk away from and choose differently this time around. Tell me one more with the Tower, Temperance, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, there we go. It's very clear. Nine of Swords. Protecting your peace. Protecting your sanity. Your mental, especially mental peace. It's not allowing this stuff on the outside that is very disruptive, very chaotic, very counterproductive. You see, I think I showed it in the short part. We've got this, the Tower is chaos, right? Lightning strike. And the Nine of Swords is mental anxiety, stress, mental health problems, worry, fear, all of that, all the yucky stuff. Mental. The swords are of the mind. And if we're surrounded, she's in her little glass bubble, or it almost looks like a crystal ball, but she's at peace. She's harmonized with herself, and she's protected. She protects herself, but she's protected. So it's like not allowing anything to disrupt or disturb your peace. Holding your ground. Remaining in a high position, as in like you have the right, you have you're correct. This is defending your position, where you're standing, where you stand, your boundaries, your standards. Alright? So, whatever that Two of Cups is, it's gonna cause some disruption in you. And as silly as it sounds, you're going to have to center yourself here and remain removed from it in a sense that you don't allow it to. Now, whether that means, not getting involved or not participating or just creating healthy boundaries in the connection, in whatever that Two of Cups is. That Two of Cups is coming towards you. It's to remain at peace, so that you can get out of that Nine of Swords and you can heal the Tower. Whatever fell, whatever failed, whatever was destroyed. Alright, so Sagittarius, that's your reading. Let me know in the comments how it resonated for you. Feel free to like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this and want to see future content. Overall, positive reading. You do have some heavy stuff, but I think it's more internal than external. I think you're kind of in a lull at this, currently, and you're going to have some challenges along the way. But I think overall, at the end of this, and what you're struggling with so much, is making a choice that involves your future and the repercussions of the people. Stop. Around you. Some of you are going to have to cut some people off. Some of you are going to have to disappoint some people or a person. But overall, I think that you make the choice, whether it's not a good or bad choice, but it's the choice that's best for you, at least from your standpoint. And this thing's going to shake things up, but I think it's also going to shake things up in a way that it reveals to you something that you hadn't been looking at, or that you had kind of been ignoring up here. And you know, at the end of it, there is a choice, and it says that more than likely you're going to make that choice, but there's going to be some guilt surrounding the choice that you make, or you know, maybe a little bit of sadness. But overall, good reading, I think. Yeah, I'll talk to you next time. You guys have a great weekend, and thank you for everyone that stopped by or stayed. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next. I can't talk at all. I'll talk to you guys next time.